If you're wanting to read books by Black authors but you don't know where to start, don't worry, I've got you. These are the underrated books you probably haven't heard anyone talking about. Fast by Millie Belazar is one of my favorite books to recommend because it is so underrated, but it's so good. It's about a girl where you see her life from like age 8 to age 30, and she's gone through so many hardships. She goes through this like traumatic experience from like a very young age, and her next door neighbor, he kind of like helps her through that. Love by You is a story that literally has like less than 500 reviews, but I think it's almost like a perfect like 5-star rating. It has like very lyrical, poetic writing, and it's also a beautiful slow burn. It's about a girl and a guy who have this like beautiful relationship, and then something pulls them apart. If you like a messy romance, you will love Love You Always by Lauren Lacey. This is a story about, again, a friends to lovers romance, but both of the characters start dating when they're like in their teens, so you see them mad at each other because they're not texting each other back and going to parties and like all the things, and then something huge happens that is so sad, and you see them kind of try to make their way back to each other. It's the books that so many people who have already like been really into reading will probably have already read, so you'll have lots of people to talk to them about. I have to add before I let go, in this little stack, it's about a couple who actually gets divorced and they have a business together and they also have kids together, so they're navigating that, but then something happens that makes one of the characters kind of be like, maybe I'm not over this relationship, and kind of wants to like restart things again. For the Week by Natasha Bishop is a book that is so fun. It's about a girl whose sister is marrying her ex-boyfriend. They're going to Tulum to have this like beautiful wedding. While she's there helping her sister marry her ex-boyfriend, she starts to have feelings for a guy who's in the wedding, but she doesn't really want to like jump on those feelings because she feels like it's maybe gonna ruin the wedding. This book right here is wild. It's about a girl whose brother does something that is just like absolutely terrible. The sister has to kind of come and fix the mess that her brother made, and to fix that mess, you wouldn't even believe what she has to do. And these are books that are not in the romance genre, but if you're wanting to like step out of what you maybe normally read, like I've done this past year, you'll really enjoy these. Very Vicious Games is literally the show Squid Games, but in book form. It's about a girl who goes onto these like games to try to get this like huge prize, and it is something that could completely change her life and trajectory just for like her entire existence. This last year was the year I got into historical fiction, and Yellow Wife by Sadiqa Johnson is such a powerful, hard-hitting story. It is just has so much depth, and it'll make you really think about like history and like how far we've come and how far we still have to go. If you like a good thriller, Black Queen by Jumada Emil is just an incredible thriller. It is one of those that will leave you guessing and you won't even know like what's coming, and I feel like those are the thrillers that always keep me on the edge of my seat.